Hello, guys, and welcome to Behind the Bunker here, episode 327 at beautiful Kossuth Road Studios tonight. My name is Todd Ansich. We have lots of great paintball stuff for those of you that have never tuned in before. This is a paintball show, and at some point we'll probably talk about something in paintball, so stay tuned. We have great stuff from the MagFed addicts. If you guys are MagFed genre lovers, you'll definitely want to stay tuned for that. Loads of your questions, lots of your custom gear to show you guys, Price is Right, and much, much more. So stay tuned, guys. Show starts in about 20 seconds.
Available on iTunes and anywhere you get your better podcasts. This is Behind the Bunker's weekly paintball podcast. Tonight's show is brought to you by Empire Paintball, Max Tact, Planet Eclipse, Modern Combat Sports, Tippmann and GI Sports, Air Ups Paintball Bunkers, Enola Gay Smoke Grenades, DLX, SP, and GOG, Flag Raiders Paintball. If you want to join the conversation, post your comments and we might read them on the show. Now let's get this nonsense started. Here's your host, Todd Ansich.
All right, guys, welcome to Behind the Bunker here, episode whatever we are. It doesn't matter. You've wasted your life if you watch this show. My name is Todd Ansich. Thank you very much for checking it out. A little bit of a roster schmozzle tonight. We put Seb.
I got demoted.
You got demoted.
And Zuby got promoted.
I think. But here's the thing. Zuby and Josh had a bet this week, and Josh made comment that Josh made comment that Seb's sound lately has been off. So Josh is stepping in and doing sound tonight. So if you have any complaints, send an email to josh@behindthebunker.com.
I believe the quote was, "Do it yourself, jerk."
I believe it was
the jerks are called.
I believe it was jerk ass.
Jerk ass.
Yeah. So Seb's sitting on the main booth, and we have Josh Zubizabrikis over in the production studio side doing all the microphoning. There he is.
Yeah, I'm spinnings and
You're spinning, yeah.
I'm spinning my own personal record right here.
Something tells me that you're going to be
today.
changing and spinning as much as Steve Aoki does.
Yep.
You're twisting dials that doesn't even connect to anything.
Tastes a little bit like waffles, but you know, it's good.
Then we have Joe Kimson from Flag Raiders Paintball.
Hey, how are you? Welcome to Behind the Bunker. I am from Flag Raiders Paintball. I am a purple billboard of awesomeness. Pew pew.
Where'd you get that hoodie from?
I got this hoodie from Raza Designs. They did a prototype for us. I think they did two. They did one for me and one for you, or one for you and one for I. Sorry, guys, my grammar was off a little bit.
How about your grandpa?
This ain't no grammar rodeo.
My grandpa. Anyway, it's got Flag Raiders on it in lots of different places. You can have these customized. I believe there's a template online, and you can just go there and design it up how you want, and they'll mass produce it and send it to you.
Yeah, for sure. And if you guys like anything from Raza and you think, wow, that Flag Raider one looks almost as good as Gavin's Behind the Bunker one, but you know what, I can still yet design one better, head on over to Raza, type in BTB15, and you will be getting 15% off anything that you see on that website. So definitely take advantage of that. And speaking of Gavin, is that enough of an intro for him?
That was a wonderful intro. Thank you so much, Todd. I am also 15% off. If you put the code into me, you get a discount. Thank you so much, folks, for tuning in. The show, we've got strapped in. We've got lots of energy, lots of fun on the show coming up. So make sure you hit like and share so everybody can join in the Paintball Monday goodness.
And speaking of like and share, do you know who did that last week? Was Ryan McGee, and he won one of these. This is OXCC Super Game Pass. Look at that.
You guys make fun of me.
Wow, your computer screen actually looks better there. So if you guys would like to win one of these tonight, hit like and share. And we're going to draw next week's show for who gets to win this. This is a 3-day admission to Super Game East.
Super Game.
So stay tuned for that. And as I mentioned, Gavin Sharma is wearing one of the nicest hoodies I've ever seen in my whole life.
What is that, velvet?
Look at his physique. Isn't that physique nice?
It's socially acceptable, too.
If you guys would like to have one of these, send $79 US, and that will buy you your own tech hoodie from Raza Life. And what I'll do is they'll ship it to me, and I will ship it to you and cover the shipping on it. All you have to do is send me a PayPal to show@behindthebunker.com. and I will put that in the mail once they produce that and send it out to you. And again, it's $79 US. Speaking of which, I won't read the gentleman's name, but he said, "Hey Todd, this is an email he sent in. So I hope you guys are okay. If I buy a hoodie next month when I get paid, would it be possible for the cast and crew of Behind the Bunker to sign it? Please let me know." What do you think, guys?
I'll sign it.
Would you sign a hoodie?
What's in it for me?
I'll sign it.
Reduced ink. Yeah, of course. I
No,
would.
because it's really hard to sign shirts.
And I think if you send an extra $3, Zuby, can you put up your mouse to your screen? And Maddie, can you go to a shot?
What?
Your mouse?
Your mouse?
There is nothing wrong with Zuby's mouse that I have provided.
Him and I, there you go. So see that, folks? This is the mouse Todd gives us. It's got this weight thing in called a
Antiquated
trackball.
Technology. Look at
And, yeah, so...
that. Rubberized weirdness.
Hold on, 1996 just called and they want your mouse back. Yeah. All right. Hey, you know what else is kind of cool? Simon Stevens.
Simon Stevens said, "Nice hat, Zuby."
Inception's Designs. If you guys want
Simon
to
gave it to
get
me.
10% off of anything that's on the Inception's Design website, hit BTB when you hit promo code at the checkout, and you'll get 10% off of all Inception Designs. Awesomeness.
Simon should make it a
Ooh.
randomizer. Either you pay an extra 1% or you get 10%. I mean, just at random.
Purchase gambling.
Yes,
Come
exactly.
on, discount.
Yeah. So lots of... also, if you guys want to go to Super Game East and you do not win,
Super Game,
you can put
Super
BTB10
Game,
in the promo
Super
code and get
Game,
10% off. So why pay full price going to Super Game when you can get 10% off?
Why?
Why? Also, PB swag bag. You see everybody getting them. You want them. You want to be cool too. Put BTB10. No, just BTB and you'll get 10% off. So BTB. Speaking of swag, here is a Instagram or a Facebook picture from Shizzle
Nizzle.
You can tell he bought microfiber, limited edition patch, and some stickers, and even threw in one of them there.
Dog tags?
Dog tags, thank you. I couldn't think of it. And here he is sporting it at his local field.
Oh.
Fantastic. If you guys want swag, send us an email, and hopefully we can sort something out. We're on the lowest of the low of our inventory right now. Speaking of Super Game, there it is.
Super Game,
August
Super
18th to
Game,
20th. 3 days of
Super
paintball
Game.
fun.
Best game south of the Mason-Dixon line.
There'll be a cardboard cutout of Joe standing there with a microphone.
I'd pay to see that.
Booyah.
A couple other things of note. Command Bros, guys, will be August 26th at 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Here you go. They'll be at the
Place.
place. I think I should read
Looks
this.
like
At Pittsburgh
War.
Paintball Park. Also, this just came in. Wanted to help these guys out. Left Behind. Head over to the Splat Action Paintball September 23rd and check out their scenario game as well. Lots of things going on, much like August 4th and 6th. Join the Texans because you'll be playing for Jeff Churches and who?
Sizzle Dizzle.
At the Big Alamo. Big game. Josh, I'm glad you came in because this was this I saw on Facebook and I stole. I don't know where I saw it, but I thought this was awesome.
Sorry,
Whoa.
hang on, I can't see it.
I know
First,
you're
I'm
in
waiting for it
delay.
to load up.
We'll wait. Let you guys soak that in. Also, waiting on hold music while you wait for it. Also, we sent this
that's
off
beautiful.
to Air Ups, and they printed this massive
What is this?
banner
Oh.
off and posted it in their
In where?
their
Where?
warehouse, the production facility, I guess. Yeah, and this is something else that came off their printer. Anybody saw these on Facebook the other day?
Yeah, they barrel bags.
They sure are, Skip.
Yeah, I've been Brent's #1 fan this week.
A little creepily though.
Well, he likes it. I said Brent, not the girls. Brent.
Yes, that's true.
Hi, Brent. Love you.
So very cool. Those are the Air Ups Angels. Here is I wanted to show you this. Here's a video that he released the other day of them practicing, and I know it's glitching here because it's on my laptop. But all he did was he took a piece of Air Ups fabric, wetted it down, and they're doing snake dive practices.
I don't think he used water.
Too far.
That was Joe, by the
I
way.
didn't say anything. I just said I didn't think he used water.
I'm sorry, Brent. The opinions expressed by
I'm surprised Joe's even speaking about it. His face isn't on the sliding sheet.
and Seb.
Yes.
Seb had a good idea this week, and I wanted to and I want to dedicate a segment to it on a weekly basis. What should we call it, Seb?
I think we should call it Nice speedball pictures.
My speedball pictures?
Nice speedball pictures.
Nice speed. That's great. That's really kitschy.
Or no. Let's simplify it. We'll call it the OLED segment.
Well, like 7.
I like it.
So Seb's looking for pictures of you guys caught doing some great stuff in speedball, much like this one. Seb, you want to explain this one?
Yeah. So this is a friend of mine from Facebook, Dawn. And she is taking some wonderful pictures. Her and I got to geek out about lens and camera gear. But I just thought that was a lovely shot of this guy, not snap shooting, but literally jumping over the bunker like a Superman move. And look at this poor guy there.
Look at the smash right on his goggle face.
Yeah, that was a little... so that guy's awake now.
Okay, I'm going to age myself, but you ever watch that old Hercules cartoon where he jumps to Mount Olympus? That looks exactly
He
like...
jumped to Mount Olympus, or he jumped on Mount Olympus.
I think, one, you're aging yourself, and it's very regional. That was a very Ontario.
Was it?
I don't think that was
I don't think they
I think
had
it was only
Hey,
Ontario.
Herc, hey, Herc. I don't know if they had.
That's me.
That's me. Me.
I'm going to tell her.
I'm Newt. I'm
Oh,
Newt.
you will you? And then every monster...
Wow. I bet the sound guy really likes that right
Sound
now.
guy really likes
Zuby,
that.
how you making out over there, buddy?
I'm
shaking his
doing
head.
all right. I'm trying to enjoy the show in like 10-second delay. And it's like,
So thanks, Don,
killing me.
for allowing us to show
I
show
like
off
this.
your
I
work
like
here.
this view here, where it's us all surrounding and looking at Josh like a bad Brady's Bunch intro. Gavin, you had a
Like
couple
there was a
questions
good
while
Brady's
we're
Bunch
at the
intro.
top of the show here.
I sure do.
Mail time.
Oh. Well done, Josh.
Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, thank you, Josh, for that. You have been promoted to button pusher, and it is my time to shine for the mail time segment. So I am going to rip open my sack and read some of the correspondence that you have sent in to us today at Behind the Bunker. First question has a pick associated to it with it as well, so I certainly hope that our friends in the podcast can use their imagination. And it comes to us from Michael Bain, and he wants to know, it's just splatter, right? Am I not out? Am I?
That's a good question. If you were playing, obviously he's playing in a wooded area, so he's probably playing a scenario game. Would a ref call him for that? Would that have left a big enough mark? Last week we talked about a size of a quarter being how we call a hit. If that was speedball, Gavin, this gentleman would obviously be out because the ref would have saw the break. Even though it wasn't as big as a quarter, he would still be called out. So in this instance, yes. But in scenario ball, if it's not on his hopper,
That's tough.
If I was wearing the stripes, I'd be yanking him for sure.
But let's say you didn't see that.
I'd still pull him.
But Joe's on
Do you
fire.
think there's
tonight.
enough on his? Do you think there's enough on? Well, there's enough on his hat. It looks like.
And that's what I'm looking at. So that would be.
I don't know, Gavin. I
That's
might
splatter.
disagree. I don't know.
I would
think that's splatter.
Oh.
pull him out, and then when he argues, it's the old 1-for-1.
Yeah.
That's the entrapment reffing.
Why do you got to be like that?
Well, at least it doesn't kick hoppers off of kids' guns.
I will say I like this week. It's nice and refreshing not to have all 5 of you guys gang up on me, but that's fine. We'll move on.
Well, that's
At least
because
we're
you're making. That's because you're making sense.
all 4 of you
Wow.
gang up on me, and you guys didn't even ding a single bell.
I like Blake here. Did Mike Tech PB ruin paintball? That's a good question too. Everyone else in the chat saying splatter. So much splatter.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Yeah, I would say.
See, this is the advantage of being a speedball player. If that would happen, you would just rub yourself against the bunker or on the ground. You'd
All right.
go for a dive behind the snake.
The top.
You
of
want
And
to
then
rub
you'd be
yourself
fine.
on something rubber. Get a doll, not the bunkers.
Wow, there's Joe again,
Again,
just
not a single
leaping
ding.
over
What the heck
that.
is going on over there?
I think
I didn't tune
Should
the
give
bell
that gun
before. There
back.
we go. Now we're good.
I'm sorry, Zuby.
All right, next question comes to us from Aaron McCombs, and hopefully, Zuby, we can get our bell fingers ready for this one.
Well, I have no opinion about the last photo either. So
Well, I didn't ask you because I didn't know if you could see
I
it.
thought you were still pressing buttons.
no, it's fine.
All right, no, go ahead, Zuby. It's
Push
your
it- no,
show.
push the
No, it's your
buttons.
whatever.
Uchi mama.
I'm
All
just
right.
pushing your buttons. Now.
Aaron McComb wants to know what is your thought on the Atomic 6 Pickle Paintball / Reballs that just launched. They have a campaign going around. They've already achieved their needed amount of 20,000 USD. Anybody, do you have a video of that at all, Todd?
We
or-
have a video. Do we have a picture-in-picture or just a video, Matt?
Just the video.
Well, why don't we watch a couple seconds of it and
Just
see
the
if this
video.
makes sense? This is what we're talking about, guys. So that's what they are. They're like a squishy. I was going to say 3D printed, but it's not. Looks
Wiffle
like
ball.
it's like a wiffle ball, but even softer stuff. Definitely not like the one guy sitting on the couch, but you definitely want to wear some sort of eye protection.
Apparently, millennial startup people don't require eye protection. That's because their helicopter parents are hovering around them, protecting them.
The nice to see them kill a spider and pay homage to Spider the paintball guns.
This is quite
Calling
clearly not
PETA.
a spider. Okay.
Yeah. And Blake in the chat's agreeing, no eye protection. And what was his question, Gavin?
Just the thoughts on it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, I play Nerf with my daughter at home anyway.
Yeah.
We have to put her eye protection on because those Nerf Megas are pretty crazy anyway. So I'm excited about it. I certainly hope it wouldn't damage a china cabinet or drywall, but I'm keeping.
You know what? I was going to say they're
interest on that.
ridiculous, but now that you've mentioned about playing like as a low impact, I think it's not bad. Then you can still use your rental marker or your paintball gun to go play with your son or daughter.
I know that if you dip them in a water-based paint and shoot them out, then it leaves a small mark on your target. I know the military was testing that as a form of marking. It's much softer than simunition.
I'm aware of that because we lost the contract to TerraTech.
That's
to,
right. You know
to
what?
the
I just made that up, and it sounded so awesome.
Josh, what do you think?
So
Would
listen to
would
that.
you buy a bottle of these to play with your kid at home?
No, and not for the reason anybody would think.
Oh.
I can tell you this right now. This is they were asking for money for a startup. Okay, they have a nicer office than I do, and we're an established business.
So
That
out
is
of
some-
jealousy.
That is some smelly horseshit going on in there. And I'll
So
tell
you're not
ya.
buying anything out of spite. Good for you.
Yes, I'm buying it. I'm not buying them out of spite. I'll tell you that much.
Are you
no,
bitter?
In all seriousness, though, I
Him
have
too.
actually
Yeah.
considered contributing to their Kickstarter. I had, but
There's no point. They've already made their.
I know.
made their money.
I
Wait for the mass
went on the
production.
other day and
Bunch of balloons worked out good, so why don't you buy some of these?
sure.
So yeah, I don't
What
know.
balloons are you talking about?
Bunch of balloons. You put them on the garden hose.
That's
Have
been
you ever
around
seen
for
the
a
bunch
while.
of balloons? You put it on your garden hose,
Yeah.
and then
Get
100
100,
balloons.
yeah.
100 balloons fill up simultaneously. Then you give it a tug, and they all fall in the bucket. And you
Sorry, they're called bunch
Give
O
it a
balloons.
touch? Yeah.
No, mine are mine are not made. Mine are not made. Mine are a bunch of balloons.
Yeah,
Mine
see,
are
I had the
mine are from
knockoff
Norway.
ones. Bunch O balloons.
Bunch of balloons.
I don't know. I think it can help the sport. It sort of takes away the scary factor of markers firing. and
absolutely.
being hit, so.
As long as people are wearing goggles, I'd be happy to. They're obviously none of them were getting hit in the face, but I mean, I'd be curious to see what the impact is.
But I mean, they're shooting those
If-
those mini drones, and it's not doing significant damage. So I
Yeah.
If they send some to us, I'd be willing to sit there and let somebody shoot me in the
Take it in the
with
face?
it. Yeah.
take a shot in the
Wow.
face.
That's, I knew the minute I said that, I'm like, oh my goodness.
All right, and if you would like to let Seb take yours to the face, he's just have to bring some Adam Sixes over and nice.
All right, so let's move on to another question we have from our good friend Jack Orb.
I like orbs.
I like how this guy's never sent in a question until now, and now he's our good friend.
Anybody who corresponds with me becomes my good
Yes.
friend. So you too can be my friend if you send in correspondence. And so Jack Corba, I've never owned a MagFed, and I want to mess with the rentals at the field. Would a TIPX be pretty solid?
Yes.
Good question, and I think,
Get a flat dark earth one.
or you can get the limited edition behind the bunker one.
Oh yeah, the green olive green
yeah.
one.
Yummy.
No, absolutely. It's I think it's a great not only entry to MagFed or a sidearm. Using it as a primary too on those skirmish days or small games. It's a fantastic platform, and I like it.
Here's a question. Okay, you're going to go out and play a MagFed only game. Do you think that if you went out with just a TIPX or a pistol in general, that you're severely outgunned?
No.
Or do you think that you would be quite fine with just a TIPX?
There were 2 guys yesterday in the MagFed game that we ran playing just TIPXs.
There's a number of people who use that, not only for MagFed games as their primary marker, and they're not outgunned, right?
Or they're,
Well, there's really
they're
no-
elementary.
Or they're elementary.
I suppose if you have a constant air adapter and you have lots of mags, what's the difference from having a TMC or an anything? I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
So to answer your question, Jack Orba, yes. Pick one up, mess around with it for rental play, and it may just become your primary marker.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Nice.
There was a 3-man speedball team that was playing. We've seen several times already, and 2 of them had TIPX pistols, and they had one that was a gentleman had an Ego or whatever he had. And these guys were making awesome moves up the field and were doing really well. They were bunkering people with their pistols. I mean, they didn't finish first, but they certainly didn't lose every one of their matches.
I was going to hit my gong, but no.
That was a premature gonging.
Yes, I don't want to disappoint Zuby anymore.
You know you get a royalty every time you hit that, right?
Damn it.
All right.
All right. Maybe one more question before
Yeah.
I cinch up my
Yeah.
sack. And it comes to us from Justin Keister, and he wants to know.
Just behind.
All right, enough. His parents had to endure that laughter his whole
I
life.
just
and
want
now
to
he's
call
got
him
it
up
now.
I'm going to cold call him and say, Mr. Keister.
Mr. Keister. All right, so from Justin Keister and his thoughts, or he wants to know our thoughts on the GI Sports versus Valken lawsuit. Do you guys think this is going to hurt the growth of the sport? It's pretty relevant right now.
It certainly isn't going to help it.
They've done a good job of not growing the sport all on their own, so this won't hurt.
Well, I don't know who's right or who's wrong, but if someone's going to sue somebody, obviously they think they have, they obviously think that someone else is in the wrong, and
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to step on people's toes. I don't want to speak out of line. I don't know, but it would be nice if they either
Yeah, we don't have a lawyer, so we should-
stop doing something wrong to be sued, or stop suing people if they're not wrong. So it's on both sides on that one.
I viewed this one very similar to the way I viewed the last one that came out, right? It turns out that GI won, I believe GI won part of it, and Vulcan won the part of it too.
How about
So
taking
it's
them?
split down the middle. Like, where did that get anybody? Probably nowhere.
The lawyers won.
How
Did
about
it prove a
Exactly.
point?
I have a-
Maybe.
the lawyers
I don't
won.
know, right? Like, it's, if you infringed upon something that is copyrighted, then no, you don't deserve to continue manufacturing it. But if they are out of line, then they're out of line. So we'll.
Yeah.
You're
I
out
see
of
it on
line.
Facebook. You know what? Just ignore it and move on, people.
How
Yeah.
about
That's all I
take the
say.
money they're going to spend in lawyers and litigation and put that into growing the sport, and it doesn't matter
Atta
because
boy.
they'll sell more guns
said.
and more
Both parties
paint and
are
more
well
goggles
said.
and stuff like that.
So,
Instead of promoting this, how about promoting some grassroots
Yeah.
marketing to get people out again instead of going to do other things? That's what
Yeah.
we need.
So to answer the question specifically, will it grow the sport? Absolutely not. Why? So to echo some of the points, yes, if you feel that there was a violation of your trade dress or whatever, then yeah, you can take it to court. Ultimately, it is the individual players and fields who are going to suffer because litigation is tremendously expensive, and they're not going to just eat that out of pocket. That goes directly back to the consumer. So there's going to be less money for marketing, less money for research and development when you've got things tied up in court. So ultimately, the player is going to pay for it, for all the litigation. So who wins? Nobody wins.
Yeah.
The whole sport loses as a whole. For
honestly,
for
none of us
litigation.
watching or listening, have no idea what. Do you know what I mean? Like, we all can speculate, but none of us. I'm certainly not educated on what's going on, so I'm not going to speak out of term. But
Josh is about to be sued by Sean Rydell about the beard. By the way, Josh,
I know. I just saw that.
does that hurt your feelings?
Again, and this goes back to a number of initiatives or things that have happened within the paintball community. I'm also not going to hop on a bandwagon too, right? And I've seen that go back and forth too quickly. Let it be sorted out in the court system.
Yeah.
It's certainly not going to help grow the sport. I think what the specific question is. But let's also get back to actually remove the politics out of it and get back to shooting.
well, the bottom line is being a fanboy and being online and being rah for somebody. I mean, it's not helping anybody, and it's not doing anything for our sport. Let them figure it out themselves, and a court will decide. And it's not for us to. We're better to concentrate on what's going to grow the sport.
Grow the sport, share it to some people that
It's
need
like-
to come play.
It's like
And
people
go
that are
pew pew.
posting pictures of themselves. with obvious bruisings and welts on their bodies, stop doing that. We've talked about that before. That does not grow our sport. It's not going to convince someone to come out and play because they saw these bruises on you.
What self-suspect parent is going to send their child to a meat grinder?
Yeah.
But that's not everybody's motivation in terms of playing. Some people enjoy that. I mean, they don't have the same mentality in terms of, I want to bring other people into it. They just want to do their own thing. They want to have whatever motivation they have for weeping, oozing sores on their body, and they're thinking that's great for them.
Someone in the
If
chat.
you want to do that, just try meth.
Who says they're not?
Thanks, Josh.
Just
Someone in
takes
the
one time,
That's
doesn't it?
much the reason.
I can't find who it was, but I'm trying to scroll back here. But someone in the chat made comment about how Smart Parts was incessantly suing people. But wasn't Smart Parts in the right?
That, I think, was kind of up in the air, too. The original patent was... I don't remember.
See, again, I don't know 100%. Maybe I shouldn't have brought it up because I don't know. So why don't we leave that?
Yeah.
Because,
No,
again, we
had
could
a
speculate. And,
That patent's expired anyhow, so
yeah, that's true. That's true.
that's a whole bag of worms right there.
All right.
But
So there's a lesson. There's a lesson for
last
you.
point of that.
Spend most of your money at Inception Designs.
You know what? That's sort of on the same vein as me. It's back in the day, in like the early 90s, 2000s, there was a number of different companies producing a lot of goods. Right now, we're down to a few, creating almost a monopoly. So if we have people who are suing each other out of business, that's just bad for not only the sport, but for creativity and
Competition.
and for competition.
Keep
for
it out of
little
social
guys.
media.
What's that?
Keep it all out of social media. Do you know what I
I
mean? Shit's happening behind closed doors. Leave it behind closed doors. You know what I
That-
mean?
that
We don't
I
need
agree.
to.
Yeah, what happens in the court stays in the court. Get on and promote the sport and grow it. Boom.
That rhymed.
I
That's
know.
right.
Wow.
All right, can we move on?
Yeah, I already said I cinched up my sack. So
Sounds good. Hey, I want to show you guys something. Let's lighten the mood here. Get off this nonsense here. How'd you like this? Pass to Super Game East.
Yeah, I'd like
All
that.
you got to do is hit that like and share button, guys, and we're going to draw next week. You guys can have that. Love OXCC. Don't like Brian Barno so much, but good field.
I like
You're definitely
Brian.
going to want to check this out. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed during the broadcast, but Gavin Sharma's wearing something that I would deem to be nearly sexy.
my underwear.
Yes.
Sexier than normal for Gavin.
Are those macaphones on your lapels? Oh, look at that.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2.
How would you guys like one? You guys can come to my screen and have a look at this, guys. Behind the Bunker podcast hoodies. All you got to do is PayPal me $79 US to show at behindthebunker.com. Include your mailing address and your size, and I'm going to get Raza to manufacture that, and I will ship it out to you with maybe some BTB stickers and a bunch of other stuff, just because of the support. That $79 includes manufacturing as well as the postage, as long as you live somewhere reasonable. We are not going to send them to
How about Reykjavik,
Guadalajara.
Iceland?
We guarantee not to sue you
Nunavik.
for wearing it.
Reykjavik is a lot closer than you think. That's their slogan now.
And NJ Patel wants the hoodie, the exact one I'm wearing, Gavin's sweat and all. That could be a
You
range.
can take some of the DNA out of that and reproduce it.
Remember, NJ, 10% off my sweat as well.
Yeah. All right, before we move on, guys, a couple of things again. PB Swag, if you want that 10% off, BTB in the promo code, BTB10 in the promo code to get you 10% off Super Game East.
Super game.
Inception Designs is giving us 10% off as well by simply putting BTB in that promo code.
Go, Simon.
And then
Auto Coco.
Raza is giving us the biggest discount right now.
Raza.
I implore any other company to make us a bigger discount, but BTB15 gets you 15% off anything on their website. So definitely check that out, guys. One other thing, if you guys like custom mags, hit Howling Ferrets up and type in BTB Pew Pew and you get 10% off there. You see the theme here, guys? If you go to any website and put BTB, your chances are you're going to get some discounts. All right, we have Custom Corner to get to. We have Prices Right. We have Mail Time we got through. We got through your segment.
Yes, we did.
We certainly did. Also, guys, if you know a good paintball photographer and you want us to feature them on the show, send them in. Send them in to show
Yeah,
up behind the bunker.com. Message them to us, and Seb and I will have a look. And
Especially this OLED board in the pictures. So, key thing here, OLED boards.
Eric Engler brings up a good point. Stickers, Matt. Here's the thing, guys. If you want Behind the Bunker stickers, all you have to do, if you're living in the continental USA, send a self-addressed stamped envelope 2 Behind the Bunker sticker care of Eric Engel. You can see that it's down in the bottom here. And he will stuff it full of stickers and send them to you. And
That's the wrong address.
That
Don't
address
send
doesn't
it.
exist anymore. So you know what? If you're in Canada or international, don't send it to that address because Flaggers is no longer there. They're in the middle of a moving process right now with a new facility, so we'll have
new
more information.
super indoor, bigger, better, brighter.
So
Super
more
indoor, super indoor,
better,
super
brighter.
indoor.
Bigger, better, brighter.
more of that to come for sure. All right. What do you guys want to go do now? We'll leave prices right.
go
Should
for
we
it
do
now.
some custom corner?
Let's do custom corner.
Custom corner. All right, welcome back. Hey, it's Joe from Flaggers Paintball. I am doing a segment called Custom Corner where you, the viewers, send your submissions in each week, and we will talk about your own personal level of awesomeness. Our first submission comes to us from nobody. A guy sent a picture. It's in the grass. Hey, guys, did a small photo shoot with Sizzle McNizzle. Eyes, markers, and custom magazines from the shop Howling Ferrets. I'd like to show them on the
Pew-pew.
show. Look at that.
Wow.
Modified, customized, tricked out. Howling Ferrets does mag work.
Those look good.
Yeah, I like that.
I
Best
can,
mag work in the business.
I can only talk about them because they're in
Business.
front of me. If they were not in front of me, I would not talk about them because my image has not been portrayed. Just
I heard,
kidding.
Hank
Pew,
Hill
pew,
works
look at
for
that.
you.
That's
Pew,
awesome.
pew on
Pew,
it,
pew.
yeah.
I like that.
Ooh, look at how he used the F or the S from First Strike as his shizzle.
Shizzle.
Very good.
Awesome.
I would like there to be a sound effect on his gun so when he pushes the button it says shizzle manizzle as loud as he
That's
possibly
right.
can. All right, Joe,
And our next one comes to us from who? This comes to us from Brandon McCall. This is Tipman SL. It's a pro carbine that's been modified to be a mag-fed shooter. Very cool. Look at that. I didn't know you could do that. He probably didn't either. When that gun was invented, who thought there'd be mag-fed paintball? Who thought there'd be high-pressure air? Who thought there would be smartphones, the internet?
Simon did.
Who thought Tipman wouldn't even be involved in Tipman? Holy smokes, things have changed. Our next image comes to us from Jacob
Adam and Eve.
Petard. This
What,
is it a snowboard? It's
I'm
a
not
tank.
sure what we're looking
Adam
at
and Eve
here.
is
It
an
looks
adult
like it's
site.
a looks like a custom dipped tank.
It certainly did.
Is that
Tank
not
or
a
pod?
It's
Yeah.
a tank or a pod.
No, it's definitely a pod.
Tank
It's at the
Pod
bottom.
Todd.
I thought it was an adult novelty toy.
That's what I was saying from Adam and Eve, but no,
I got it.
All right.
It just wasn't funny.
No.
Jacob Petard sends us our next one. This is an axe with some cash to make this. So and it's customized loader. That's very nice.
Love that carpet too.
I like that. Berber. Excellent. Our next one comes from
Wow.
Jim
Oh, look at that woody grip.
Krupnik. This is his autococker right feed.
Autococker.
JT.
Look at that. Look at that
Autococker.
sticker.
With the
JT
wooden
USA.
grip.
That's like a
Die boom stick?
proper motocross JT sticker. That predates
Just trying to
paint.
see if
That's
I can-
awesome.
And those are the PMI grips. And it's got a brass
2218
trigger shoe?
yeah,
is his
brass
serial
trigger shoe.
number.
That's very cool.
What year would that body be?
I don't know.
Early 90s?
90s, yeah.
We saw this picture
This
already.
is Michael Bain with his modified. Look at his Rising Sun.
It is a very nice
It's a
marker.
Tora gun. That's
Stock?
Japanese for attack. In case you guys missed World War II, December 7th, 1941. 42,
Yeah, I missed it. I
sorry.
was busy at the time.
Yeah, you were busy.
Yeah, I was
So
tied
whatever.
up.
That's a
Whatever.
nice marker. What's the OLED board?
This is Craig Buttrick's marker. It's nicely done.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Oh.
Matt Bunker Slink sends us his modified customized
Gold.
Gold,
Gold, Jerry.
Gold
Gold
finger.
Gold all in my chains.
Dro Estrada sends his family of shooters,
Ooh, holy moly.
TIPX, 2 TIPXs, and a Milsig. Nice. Paul Rudd.
Whoa.
Whoa, look at that rocket launcher. Bruce Coburn reminds me of a Bruce Coburn song. If I had a rocket launcher. But anyway, I don't know the rest because I'm not much of a music guy. And our next one
Some
comes
son
to
of a
us.
bitch would
Yeah,
die.
that's right. Whatever. Sounds good. Philip Castilla sends us Look at his tent. Is he at a medieval fair?
I was just
Is he
thinking that.
LARPing? What is he?
He is
what's going? He's
LARPing.
going to shoot Robin Hood.
I wonder if they probably serve turkey legs out of there.
They do big giant smoked turkey legs, just like Disney. My favorite things. Anyway, that's nicely done. And look how he's got his pack on the front. Okay, don't look. Sharon Jones sends us his modified guns. What are they? Tiberius? TMCs. It's got a
Punisher logos.
one has a new. The TMC on the bottom has a brand new front end on it.
Very good.
Me up. And then Philip also sends us his next collection.
Smart Parts
A5,
Girl.
the Smart Part. Is it a Smart Parts Girl?
Yes.
I would
Which
say no.
one is it?
I don't know.
Actually, can we zoom in on
That's
her?
a die barrel.
No, it is Smart Parts. It's
Yes.
the freak.
No, I don't
It's
know.
No,
the
it's not the-
freak.
No,
I
the freak
see.
was
I see the
green.
die logo.
Green
I think
there.
it's Keeley
Or is it
Watson.
the nerd?
No. Look at the top.
I think it's
top
Keeley.
left. That's the Smart Parts logo.
Right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
who
a
is
Smart
she?
Parts logo.
I
Oh, no.
don't-
Or is it a grommet?
Why would there be a grommet?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm just trying to play
so
devil.
so it gives more structural integrity to the product.
Anyways,
Anyway, carry
That's a
on.
Smart Parts.
I'm looking.
I
I've
don't
lost
know.
my place
Yeah, it's
now.
an Arab's Angel.
That
barrel
looks more
bag.
like a shelf. Moving on to
wow.
Russell Miller, a gold Dookie DSP
Is that a
V2,
6-pack?
Boston F5 Twister autococker,
yes,
and a
it
right
is.
side
Good
right
eye.
feet CCM. Very nice. Nicely done.
That's some money.
Go to
right
the end
there.
of your page on that
That
one.
is very nice.
Is that it?
Now I have 3 more units.
Unix.
Chris Fosnick, scratch built brass eagle, brass
That's
E-blade 2
beautiful.
running off an M2.
That is
Look at that.
beautiful.
That's
That's
very
gorgeous.
nice. Nicely done. Locking. Look at the
Jeez.
clamping feed now.
I had to take a double take of that to actually figure out what that was.
Really nice.
Beautiful.
Even Simon would like this, I think.
Wow.
Oh,
Look
Look at that.
moly.
This comes to us. Same guy, Chris Fosnach. Not sure. This is a twister that was on last week's BTB. The twister barrel is done by Ty McTeer milled reflex frame with a TS lot. Custom grips by Tyler McNee. Eagle mod punch through milling. Then I made a custom length jam bolt and pump arm for it.
Wow.
Jeez.
The Ano's South metal finishing. That's really great.
That's beautiful.
And our final one comes to us from Brandon McCurley. Troll gun on the bottom.
With the rat rod
With the
on
rod rod. And look
that's
at the-
awesome.
Those are Titman
rocket
carbine craziness. Anyway, guys, if you have anything you've modified, customized, or tricked out in your paintball arsenal, please send them in to show at Behind the Bunker, and we will put them on the show and tell everybody about them. Tell us where you play, who you play for, what you do. We want to know. We care. No one else does.
Well, Zuby says its price is right. Its price is right.
I'm hanging up on Joe's segment.
All right.
Okay.
So here we go, guys. Price is right tonight. Matt found a bunch of neat stuff that we haven't had on. Like this. Aussie Camo M25 shorts. Aussie Camo new closeout special. I have to give a couple of seconds, too, for our friend Josh because he's behind on
I'm
this.
just preparing my spreadsheet.
I'm waiting patiently.
Joe's programming
Joe's
his Lotus
making
1, 2,
his
3.
Excel spreadsheet here.
Oh, there we go.
My Lotus 1, 2, 3, and using Lotus Approach.
All right. Who won last time?
No one ever remembers this.
Wait,
And
Joe
nobody
is the
really wins.
spreadsheet.
Zuby won.
Oh, wow.
Zuby had 3, I had 2, Gavin had 1, and Seb had 1.
It's the real reason why I'm sitting in this seat. Joe was a little upset because I won. He thought maybe I was copying off his spreadsheet. So I sit on the other side of the studio.
I, Josh, much like the Navajo code talkers, have my own code, so you cannot actually decipher what it is.
Whoa.
All right. Well, let's look at the bidding already. We got a lot of $48, $45, $25. Free shipping, says Brian Foster. Oh, Ryan Irving says $48.88. Josh, what are you thinking? Brand new.
$39.98.
$39.98.
Wait, what size were they?
What?
I think there's various sizes because there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Does it really matter? Like, are you going to put a bid in? Honestly,
I
legitimately?
I just did.
There's tons
There's
of
a method to
sizes.
the
So,
madness.
yeah.
I like those.
All right.
Are you serious?
Seb.
Yeah.
I'm wearing
Yes.
a pair right now.
Let's
What
go
do you
with
think?
22, Bob.
22. All right. Joe?
I'm gonna go out with 34.
All right. Michael Santos says $37.50. What does Gavin say?
$15, Bob.
All right. Aaron Peters says you get a free bowl of chili.
Wow.
They're Australian. You get Vegemite.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
These shorts
All
are
right.
so ugly.
This sold for $21.36.
Oh,
Did anybody get that?
That's me.
Gavin got it.
Gavin.
My $15 bid, Bob.
Nice.
Yes, that was close with $22.
At 22, yeah.
but
Yeah, you went over. Too bad.
I blame
All right.
Josh.
Now, this is a vintage 1994
Nice. Oh, Pollock.
PCRI
Holy
Paintball Consumer Report.
Moly.
That's something that nobody does right now is an actual proper consumer's report. International cover art, Bad Company. And featured on there is the Spider Semi.
Wow.
Yeah.
It sure is, Bob.
All right, who gets to go first on this one?
Gavin.
$10, Bob.
All right, Chad Bateman says $20. Rob Barnett says $30. Aaron Peter says $12. What are you thinking, Joe?
Oh, 15.
Donnie McFarlane, Super Game East Blue General, says $15. Bob, way to get your plug in there. All right, Seb, what are you thinking?
I don't think it's sold, so I'm going to say 50 cents.
50 cents. All right. Brent Davis says $7.50. Bob. Lee Cuddle $15.99. Josh.
Brian Barno just joined the chat, so I'm gonna wait for Brian to chime in before I bid.
Fine, be that like.
No, I'm gonna go about $3.50.
About $3.50.
Yeah, I'm gonna need about $3.50.
Okay, here we go. This sold for $99.
Wow.
$99.
Joe gets it.
Actually, I'm going to try to zoom in here real quick because I saw a price tag on the top of it.
See what the ROI
December
is.
1994, $1.
Wow.
Wow, so that's quite a bargain if you get
So
it
do you
for...
guys know who the guy at on the cover of this magazine is?
Yes. Oh, Pollock. It's like,
Oh,
I thought it was John Cito.
no. Oh, it could be, yes. A young John Cito before he had vision.
Before you
Hi,
started
Don.
Cito Vision. All right, next up for bid, here's something I haven't seen before. This is a vintage GZ Carbon
Oh,
paintball marker. I have never seen this before. It says
Wow.
brand is GZ. And the model is Carbon Series 2000.
they came out after or around the Splatmaster Repeats.
Okay.
It's pretty slick.
Is
I'm
it
not going to
68
lie.
caliber?
Yes.
Very cool. Where would the 12 gram?
That's
wood
an
there?
ASA on
Constant
the
air.
back.
Is that what it
you
is?
Could put
Yeah.
you could put a
Okay.
quick change on the back, or you could put a constant air tank on.
Look at the little rail across the top too to put a scope on if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Wow. This
Why
is
didn't
before
these
its time.
take off?
Did you see at the field what some guy came and brought me? 2 pair of Vents goggles and two Stingrays still in boxes and gave them to me.
I was very, very upset that I didn't greet the man walking up the roadway.
I would be as well, yes.
Yeah.
He was looking for the bald guy in shorts.
Why does this guy? This gun also
I would
has
have
a
shaved my head for it.
I
has
knew
a
I should have been
hole
at the field.
for like a lanyard or something, so you don't drop the pistol. See down here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a real pistol.
Well, let's take a look at this. Lee Cuddle says priceless. Why would you sell it? Brian Foster says $29.69. Brent Davis $28. Aaron Peters $50. And then Greg Beck has to rain on everybody's parade. Those were garbage.
I believe he said gabbage.
Garbage. Oh.
Joe, you're up.
Oh. I don't know. $80.
$80. Michael Santos $399. And Jennifer Beatty Poston's just joining us a little too late. A little too late. All right, who else needs to bid over here? Seb?
Let's go with $22, Bob.
All right.
Sorry, Gavin. Love you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go $23, Bob. That was a premature kiss, my friend.
Josh
82.
82.
Ah,
All
Let's say
right.
24, Josh. Thanks for having my back, buddy.
Jennifer Poston replied properly. Sorry, Bob, for being late. All right, this actually sold for $40.
Oh.
Gavin.
Oh, damn.
No, Zuby bid $82.
I went $1 more than Joe.
Sorry, yeah.
and I stole that from Seb because I was going to go with 25 originally.
Gavin is leading two
Yeah, he is.
units.
Let's keep the train going. You know why I'm leading right now, folks? Do you know why? Because of my Raza Designs BTB sweatshirt that you two
Do you
can
know
get
why
that super
I'm
mojo
in second place?
by sending
Raza.
sending your contact details and PayPal to show@behindthebunker.com and connect with Todd, and you too can have some mojo of a BTB hoodie.
or Modelo.
I'm surprised. Every time we adopt something to help promote, you guys always butcher the name. I'm surprised we haven't done Raza.
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 I like that.
It's like the old what's up? Raza.
Oh, boy. All right. Next up for bid, FDE Milsig M17 Paradigm
Whoa.
Pro with extras.
Wow, look at all the mags in
Is that
there.
the price tag on the bottom there? Oh, no, that's
Holy
the BTB
guacamole.
phone number.
I would part that out and scrap the gun.
If you guys would like to call that phone number, we'll take a call. Maybe we'll get them in on some bidding as
$585
well.
million.
That's not to order the marker.
Yeah, that's yeah. Don't
And-
call in now for
Act now.
And for those who are listening to the audio podcast, that
Audio.
phone number is 585, and it's gone from the screen already.
633.
You should know it by heart now.
5910.
And if you order
That's
now,
what I get for
if you
trying.
order now, we'll throw in some Modelo and
Funnel
cake.
cake.
that was made by Meg.
I like all the people that are sitting at home watching or listening to the podcast during work or school
Is that
or
what
on
it
the
is?
shitter
Funnel cake?
Yeah,
midweek.
it's
That's
good.
why my phone
There's a
rings
waffle.
at all hours.
Basically,
I kid you not. I'll be sitting down here in the studio. It'll be like 9:30 at night. All of a sudden, the phone will ring on a Wednesday. It's like, someone's listening to the podcast. All right.
So we're down here 24 hours a day, just waiting for waiting
that's
to take
Gavin.
your call.
Yeah. Giovanni Pastorivo joined. I like Giovanni Pastorivo. I just like saying his name almost as much as Shizzle Manizzle.
Shizzle McNizzle.
All right, who wants to start on this one?
Gavin.
Gavin has to start on this.
All
Gavin.
right.
Gavin.
You know what? I'm going
Again?
to
You're not
go.
doing too bad
Hey,
tonight.
shut your mouth.
Whoa.
I am going to go with 250, Bob. I'm going low ball on this one.
All right. Is it warm over there?
Raza.
Joe, what are you thinking on this?
Oh, sadly, 320.
All right. Paul Poston's joining us. It's about time. Seb,
225.
225. Josh, has it shown up in your timeline yet? What are you thinking?
299.
$2.99. All right. This sold for $700.
Shut the front door.
Wow.
But look at all those
It's got like
mags.
$1,000 of the mag.
that was Joe with 320.
Yeah, but do they
Was
work?
it?
Joe got 320.
Oh, I thought it was the highest bid.
All right. Here's an interesting one. 2007 Evil Minion.
Wow.
Okay.
And look at the burl that comes with it.
That'd be like a DM5.
Hold on a
round.
second here.
Yeah, it's
That's
DM7.
DM7?
how is that possible? That's a DM barrel, but why is there an Empire sleeve in there like it's a freak kit?
They milled it out.
Yeah, maybe
All right.
they modified
Customized
the barrel
tricked it.
with the machine.
You just have an answer for everything, don't you? There,
Someone has a hacksaw and shouldn't.
Jim Duggan. Thank you for somebody.
Very nice.
All right, let's move on. Who gets to bid on this one?
Joe.
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 All right.
Joe
It's gold,
does.
Joe.
I queried Gavin's hot streak. All right, Joe, what are you thinking?
240.
240. Seb.
300.
All right, Josh. What are you thinking?
I just have one question.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this funnel cake for me?
You can eat some of it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It was actually for Seb, but he turned it down. So
Are you
I
sure?
said to put in the printer.
yeah, we wanted to see if we could print it.
Can I
was
try
call-
it
he would
before I
call
put
it a
in the
waffle,
printer?
by the way.
Yeah, yeah. What are you thinking, Zuby?
Maybe it's a waffle in France. I don't know.
Those are poutine cakes.
500.
$500.
Because it's gold.
What do you think?
250, Bob.
$250. This sold for $152.
Something like that.
No one. Do
Did
we get
everybody
the quote?
overbid?
Everyone
Yeah.
forbid.
All right, let's do
No,
this one.
what? No buzzer, and then
No.
Wah, wah. I need that as a sound effect. Titman A5 paintball marker with
Leads
flatline
on this.
barrel. How many of those do you think that are on the market?
A lot.
One of the better not better, but one of the
We had one of the
better
first- I had one of the first gens
purchase
that came
guns
out.
out
Yeah,
there.
they're
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they were,
$629.
but they were awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were great.
I remember the year they came out. I swear my hearing dropped like 50%.
And the flat line for that was fantastic. So easy.
Brad Larkin's offering $10 for the funnel cake. Matthew Stone says, guys, Joe, Todd, your phone number, it spells 58 Joe Fly 10.
Well, yeah.
That's funny. I had no idea.
You know what, Matt? You have a lot of time on
I
your
was just
hands.
thinking.
While mags are being printed.
Like a dot matrix.
I wonder what that phone number spells out. All right, who's bidding on this one first?
That would be Joe.
Oh, I got to do that again?
Tipping A5.
149.
All right, Seb.
145.
Josh, what are you thinking? I'm
Why?
seeing 79, 179, 60. Diego says 250, Bob. What are you thinking, Josh?
Backpack.
161.
Okay. What are you thinking, Gavin?
100 even, Bob.
All right, I'm seeing $53.
Yeah. Diego in the chat room is pretty funny.
What is Diego? What now?
Yeah.
That's 10 billion Bolaires. All right, this actually sold for $36.
All right.
Holy
We all
moly.
overbid.
We all overbid. All right, let's see if we can find something a little more sponge-worthy here.
No ding.
How are we for scores? Can we end it there, or do we need to tie break?
We got
Tied.
we got a tie here between Joe and Garvin.
That's right, baby. All right, Raza Hoodie.
All right, Raza Hoodie.
All right, let's throw this into the wind here. Autococker, ANS.
Autocaca.
That's it.
Wow.
That's all the
Look at that
description.
wall-
Custom
look at
paint
that
job.
wallpaper or couch.
I think it's a couch, yeah.
Look
Or
at
a
that.
pillow.
So that's a stock reg, but then look at all the...
It's like a jackhammer.
ANS jackhammer regulator. And
Do you think that's an
stuff.
anodized, or do you think they took nail polish?
I think that's paint.
dollar store
Yeah, I
paint.
would say.
Look at the duckbill ASA.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think? Matt,
Joe.
put up Superfly Joe or whatever it was, the phone number again. I'm still wanting someone to call in. All right. What are you guys thinking on this?
Sean Riddle with the comment, it must be the Bollywood edition.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I don't get it.
Joe, you're up.
That was my Bollywood dancing. For anyone that's listening to it on the podcast, I was Bollywood dancing. Yeah. What do I think of this? Oh,
This is-
230.
230. Gavin.
150, Bob.
All right. I like how you guys are Eye of the Tigers now with your hoodies up. Seb, what are you thinking?
100.
Okay. Josh.
What's the highest bid?
230.
231.
They sold for $380.
Son of a bitch.
Come
The
on.
tie remains. Come on, guys.
All right, maybe.
Can't do that.
I 100% can.
All right, how about this? Smart Parts Nerve paintball gun with a freak barrel 32 degrees.
They
Whoa.
got, a lot of,
Whoa.
they got a lot of nerve trying to sell. Doesn't
Whoa.
even work.
I like how you can tell it's broken from the picture.
I can tell. Look at it. It's on
The
a,
eye
it's
cover's
It's not
on
a tech, Matt.
Well, no, I'm just looking at the name on the side of the marker. So.
Oh, now. All right, what do you think, guys? Who's bidding first?
Zube.
Go, Josh.
Zuby?
149.99.
Cliff in the chat wants to know is it raining in there, guys?
It's raining men.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. What did
Roger Weber wants to bid one Omen, Bob.
What did you say? What did you say? 149, Zuby.
Yep.
Then who's next?
Gavin?
$1, Bob.
Okay. What do you think of
Uh-oh.
Joe?
230.
230. And Seb, what do you think?
125, please.
All right, we have someone on the air. Who's this?
Drew Guppy,
Drew Guppy. How are you, sir?
David.
What?
Hello?
Huh?
Hello.
Did he pull a 7
I
on
think
us?
he pulled Simon on this.
I don't think that was Drew Guppy. We're going to have to get Drew Guppy live next week when we broadcast for the OPL Paintball Tournament Series, right, Matt?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Did everybody bid?
Yes, everyone bidded.
Everybody bidded it. This sold for $149.99.
Zuby on fire.
Did I
Zuby
just
won.
ninja that whole thing?
Zuby won.
Did Zuby win?
Oh yeah,
I
All right.
ninja'd it too.
Zuby won.
Congrats, Zuby.
It's
Yeah.
Get
fixed.
that pocket over here, Todd.
It's fixed.
Communist
You
picture.
you get an empty envelope.
Sweet.
Who do we have on the line?
You got once again Lee Cuddle from Matt Frogger Militia.
Hey, Lee Cuddle, how are you,
What's
buddy?
going on?
Doing good, man. 4 weeks in a row. I love it.
On fire.
You know, this is not a support group,
How
right?
is he on 4 weeks in a row and not
No, I
been
know.
hung up on yet?
You know what? It's hard because there's hundreds of people trying to get him to the show right now, and it's funny that we just get him randomly. Or he's
Like-
the only
it's
one
like
that's
a Reaper
called.
show.
Or he's the only one that's called here. Oh boy,
I
oh
have
boy.
my setup every single Monday night when I get home from work. I got the setup ready to rock and roll.
Stop swearing.
Awesome.
Nice. Cool. Well, we're going to let you go because I just looked at the clock and we only have 5 minutes left. And we've got
It's
an
garbage
awesome
night.
video from the MagFed Addicts that I've been teasing all program that I want to get on. Love to have the MagFed Addicts back. They took a couple of weeks off, unfortunately, because they had some games to attend. But that's what happens when you're a paintball team, right? So, guys,
Well, you know what? Sounds great, guys. And big shout out to William Crook for the victorious commander at Michigan Monster Game.
but you know what? It's all well and good that William Crook won, but you just gave the best shout out to our new sound guy. Did you hear that, Josh? He said it sounded great tonight.
Yeah, what can I say?
Oh, Seb.
Seb might be losing his job.
I do good works.
I also...
Gentlemen, well, enjoy your evening.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the call. We'll talk to you next week.
Josh, it's up to you also to give out the Microphone Award tonight.
The microphone.
I don't have the microphone award, but I have the comment of the evening. This was done by Simon Raymond. This is directed towards Todd. You just crushed the funnel cake.
yeah, I did that.
Directed towards Todd. Streaming on Monday, talking about paintball is cool. Streaming OPL or NXL on a weekend is preventing me from going out onto the field and actually playing. People are so into their device or computer, they'd rather sit inside instead of playing. So,
Yeah.
Screw you, Todd, and your weekend broadcast.
Nice. Hey, well, why don't we sign out here, guys, and we're going to leave you with the mag. You know what? Let's do the MagFed Addicts video, and then we'll come back, 'cause there's one more thing we got to do. Guys, check this out. Great video from the MagFed Addicts. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, it's Bulldog, and welcome to Your Fix, brought to you by the MagFed Addicts and Behind the Bunker. Hey everybody, it's that time again. Raffle time, and we got a good one for you. A First Strike T15, custom Cerakoted by our friends over at Trident Defense. This thing's got a whole lot of extras on it. You got your Kill House Systems air buffer, mag pull grip, aftermarket buttstock, a Vulcan scope, and for you scopeless ones, we got your 90-degree iron sights. On top of that, we're going to throw in 13 mags, all with the Wasp Industries extended mag followers. No more feed issues. And to top it all off, we're going to throw in a brand new 13 cubic inch Immortal Air tank and regulator. And because we love you guys and you know how we do it, there may or may not be some surprises added onto this raffle later on. So keep your eyes peeled. This raffle is for a fantastic cause that's near and dear to my heart. Every penny of profit will be donated to the Ann and Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago on behalf of Abigail Whiten. It's a fantastic hospital. This is a great cause. I hope you can all get behind it. I hope you all get a spot in the raffle. Make sure to keep an eye out for all the details on our Instagram and Facebook page, and as always at magfedaddicts.com. Thanks.
All right, nice to have the MagFed Addicts back on the show. Hope you guys like your MagFed fix every week here on Behind the Bunker. We just took another call here. Who do we have on the line?
David Varga.
David Varga. How are you, sir?
David Varga.
Actually, wasn't that from in Pulp Fiction? Vincent
Vega.
Vega.
Vargo's in Street Fighter 2.
You had a question for the show,
right.
sir. What was your question?
I'm the best pro player in the game.
You think you're the best pro player in the game?
He hung up, actually.
All right. Nice troll. Who is your favorite paintball pro player, Gavin?
Gavin Sharma.
Yeah.
The
I was going to
best.
say Dion Sharma.
The
but
best, man.
Wow.
The best. The coolest. The best.
All right, guys. You know what? I'm looking at our clock. We're going to probably finish up right now.
Oh,
Why don't we
garbage
head out? Gavin Sharma, thank you for being on the show.
It's great to be here, folks. Thank you so much for your love and support. And again, before the orders close, make sure you hit up Todd for the BTB Raza hoodie with your PayPal $79 USD dollary dues, and you too can be sporting the mojo that I have on right now.
Very good. Joe Kimson from Flag Raiders Paintball with his Flag Raiders Raza
Thanks
hoodie.
for tuning in tonight. If you decide you don't want a Behind the Bunker Raza Designs hoodie and you want a Flag Raider one, send $79.99 to Show It Behind the Bunker, and Todd will order you up one in your size, and you can sport Flag Raiders globally or regionally
For sure.
or intergalactically.
We're not doing
whatever.
intergalactically unless you pay extra for the shipping.
Elon Musk will ship wherever.
Very good. Lee Cuddle says, always love the show, guys. I will be sending that $75 in. Love it. Nice. He gets a like for that.
$4 short.
Yeah, what's going
sorry,
on
he
there?
said 79.
Oh, if it's American, he's fine.
99 cents more.
All right, and Seb, thank you for being on the show.
You're most welcome.
How did you like sitting on the other side?
There's a lot of pressure sitting in this chair, and let me do one last hit here. In Zumi's honor. That was loud, I'm sorry.
It sounds so good.
It does, doesn't it?
So good.
Here's a trivia question. Who or how did that come to be?
This was a gift from Eric Richards.
No.
No.
He went to Thailand and bought it for him.
What's the capital of Thailand?
It wasn't.
Yeah. No.
It was gifted, wasn't
yeah,
it?
does
It
it
was
sure
a
was?
gift.
Colonel Mustard.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Booyah.
As well as this. That was from Mr. Mustard
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
And thank you to Josh Zubizabrickus for the late arrival tonight. Nice to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you. for
How's the
having
sound
me.
booth? Do you like his cushy studio with the air conditioning and everything?
There's a lot more elbow room in here.
It's the mouse that did it for him.
There's considerably more candy than there is in my seat, but it's not a bad thing.
Less whiskey.
Yeah, there is a lot less whiskey, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of thirsty.
And thank you for Matt the Crypt pushing buttons tonight.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You'll get a chance to see him this weekend live from Gananoque. Where the hell is that? That's near Kingston at Ground Zero Paintball. Looking forward to this event for Ontario Paintball League. We're going to be broadcasting live on their Facebook page, but Behind the Bunker will be sharing it as well, so you guys can check that out. If you're not if you're not out doing anything and you want to watch some great paintball goodness, come check it out. We'll also have special guest Drew Guppy on air as well. He will be doing all 20 hours both Saturday and Sunday. So check that out. And Tom Jennings will also be in there helping us out as well.
Speaking of sharing, why don't you share this show, you freeloaders?
Share it.
If you guys share this
Share.
show,
Wow.
you guys get an opportunity to win
Super Game.
Super Game Pass. 3-day Super Game Pass, guys. We'll draw for that next week.
Don't be an anti.
All right, we're going to end this show, guys. Remember, if you like what you hear or you like what you see and you want more, you can go to iTunes or anywhere you get your better podcasts and download it there and just hit that subscribe button there, and it'll automatically come to your phone and will annoy you every week for an hour. Thank you very much. I'm also going to give Alex Twitchy Gonzalez the final shout-out tonight. He has the best comment in the chat. Simply honk, honk. Good night, guys. We'll see you next week.
Oh, don't you want to talk about Seb's outro video?
We should introduce his new outro video.
Yeah.
Should I? We made something new for you folks. Enjoy. And bonsoir.
Can we turn the volume on it?
All right.
Yeah, I want to hear it.